Hello everyone, my name is Megan Rebello and I will be talking about my capstone research project, which is discussing manatee vocalization calls, specifically in calves. They experience a longer rehabilitation time due to them being bottle fed, often 3 to 4 times a day, and they often are there to gain a significant amount of weight before being released back to the wild. And this could cause some behaviors that associate humans with food in this span of time, depending on how rehab specialists feed these manatees. So my research project will be looking at specifically vocalizations before feeding and after feeding to see if they have any anticipatory behaviors that will associate humans with food. Specifically, I will be looking at frequency of vocalization calls during pre-feeding time and post-feeding time to see if frequency is higher during pre-feed time. This would conclude that the manatees are more excited during feeding time and may understand that they're about to be fed, which could be detrimental to their survival once they are released if they are associating humans with food. Not only will they not be able to hunt for their own food, they also will start associating humans with food, which could result in them following fishermen, getting stuck in fishing line, or following them getting hit by boats, which is a very common reason why manatees are rehabbed. This could just put them in more danger, so it is important to look at this to maybe improve the way rehab areas work. I got the inspiration for this project as I was interning at Zoo Tampa in their Manatee Critical Care Center, and I actually met Dr. Beth Brady, who is a research fellow at Mote Marine Laboratory in Sarasota, Florida. She was there when we were weighing our manatee calves, and she actually recorded their vocalizations in stressful environments, which would be when they're lifted off the floor to be weighed in a crane. Um, so she was looking at that, and I was able to talk with her, and she discussed with me that she has a project that a colleague was working on in Belize, and he was never able to finish the project. So she was able to give me data that vocalization data where I am able to block out the calls and count each calls before and after each feeding. And we are both going to look at the frequency and also the call type to see if these manatees are maybe associating humans with food if they get more excited during pre-feed time. I anticipate to get as much data as possible from, there's a total of 50 recordings, so I will be going through all the recordings and counting how many calls there are during the pre-feed time and also post-feed. And I will also be looking at call type to see if they change throughout, if that has any significance. And I hope to make suggestions for the future for rehab facilities in order to improve if pre-feed determines that there is a larger frequency. Thank you guys for listening.